Tanner, it seems like the weather might be kind of cooling down for this weekend.
Absolutely. Hopefully. It was a little hot today. Piper Evans joins us now with our first look at weather.
Well, Tanner, luckily, all we really have to worry about is heat in landlocked Tennessee, unlike the states surrounding us. As you all probably have heard, there is a massive hurricane headed its way up to Florida. It's crawling its way up through the Caribbean. Right now, it's about in the Bahamas. But by midnight and early morning tomorrow, it should be on the east side of Florida. They are actually having people evacuate, and it's actually going to crawl its way up through the east coast to South Carolina. Now, what's in it for Tennessee? When the storm hits South Carolina, it's supposedly supposed to bounce off of the coast, and if the jet stream from the Atlantic Ocean hits it just right, it could push rain over to Tennessee. Now, that hasn't been determined yet, but you'll just have to keep up with your local weather stations, and we'll try to keep you updated as well. But just in case it does rain, you might want to be ready for that, because when we did have Hurricane Katrina, we had a lot of rain. And now I'm going to send it back to the desk.
Still ahead on hurricanes.
Looks like the rain's on its way.
Absolutely. Piper Evans joins us now with your main look at weather.
Well, the good thing about being in Tennessee for right now, all we have to worry about is what we're going to wear in the morning. I know we have cooler mornings and warmer middle of the days and then cooler nights, but that's just, how it is right now. But fall temperatures are coming. Currently in your area, it's about 80 degrees. It's going to keep going down until the 70s tonight. A little bit warmer, especially from last week, a big contrast from that. Winds are about 10 miles per hour, so it's cooling it off a little bit, and humidity is low too as well. And guess what? There is no rain in our forecast for tonight. For your week ahead, we do have clear skies tonight. We're going to see that beautiful moon tonight. And we also have sunshine all week. That's kind of weird. Tennessee's kind of just in this gap where everything else is rain and stuff, but Tennessee is just going to have a nice sunny week ahead. And temperatures are going up, but with possible rain coming, that could drop them down. And now moving on into your weather almanac. For this time of year, it's usually about 78 degrees, and we are about 10 degrees above that. But like I said, that's, the joy of living in Tennessee. We're going to have warmer days, but as soon as it turns cold, we're going to want those warmer days back. So we might as well enjoy them while we still have them. And for the low, it's usually about 50, and we're about 8 degrees above that. So about right for the low. A little bit chillier, but I know we're all ready for some cooler weather and some sweaters. For tonight, we're going to have a clear night tonight around the Nashville-Murfreesboro area. It's going to be a little bit over 60 degrees, really comfortable. If you want to go out and walk tonight, I highly suggest doing that. Want to go out and just relax. It is midterms week, so if you want to go out and just relax, I would suggest doing that. And around the Middle Tennessee area, over here towards the west side, they're going to range between 62 and 61 degrees. And over here on the east side, it's going to be a little bit cooler. They're going to be about 58 degrees around the area. That's going to be like the top degrees for over here. It's because they are a little bit closer to the mountains and the elevation is a little bit higher. And here is your lovely radar. We have nothing going on in Tennessee tonight except nice clear skies. That might change through next week depending on if the jet stream does bring over rain from the hurricane, but you'll just have to wait and see about that. Here is the national radar. As you can see, Tennessee, we're standing pretty right here. Nothing's really going to affect us. Here's some rain. That's the beginning of the hurricane. Which, it's going to keep going up this coast here, and then we'll possibly come over to Tennessee, but that hasn't been determined yet. And here's a look at the weather map for tomorrow. Here's what I was talking about. There's a lot of stuff going on around Tennessee. This line right here is a bunch of rain and thunderstorms that's going to actually loop around Tennessee right here, and there's some possible flooding going on in Florida, of course, and over here too as well. And here is tomorrow's forecast. We're going to be about 88 degrees for the Nashville and Murfreesboro area. And here's your 7-day forecast. We're going to top off between 87 and 79 degrees throughout the week with sunny skies and clear skies. It's going to be a little bit chillier through the night, though. Well, I'm going to send it back to the desk.
Thanks, Piper. All right, we're going to take a look at weather one last time. Piper?
Thanks, Tanner. Let's get a better look here at this 7-day forecast. For tomorrow, for your drive to work or school, it's going to be clear skies and ABC day, absolutely clear and beautiful. And the temperature is going to be around 87 degrees, and the low is going to be back down into the mid-50s. For Friday, to kick off your weekend, to start off that fall break right, we're going to have clear skies again with the high being 86, low 57. For Saturday, we're going to have partly cloudy skies, and the temperature is going to go back down into the 70s, and the low, look at the low, is going to be 49. It's going to be a little bit chilly. For Sunday, we're going to have clear skies once again. The high will be 76, and the low is going to be 47, which is going to be a lot more chilly. And for the rest of your week, we're going to have temperatures in the 80s and the lows in the 50s. Well, that's all for your last look. Now back to the desk.